So Philip Truter, the first VBS Mutual Bank convict, was released on parole months ago. Who exactly is Philip Truter? He is, or should I say, he was the chief financial officer for VBS Mutual Bank, the bank that stole all the billions, okay, from the Gogos and benefited the few rich. So let's get into the story and see how exactly did he get parole and why are we only finding out about this today? So, the former VBS Mutual Bank chief financial officer, Philip Truter, was released on parole after he was sentenced to 10 years in jail in 2020. Okay. And he was released months ago. Months ago. And this has been revealed by the Department of Correctional Services. In 2020, Truter was sentenced to 10 years in prison with 3 years suspended. So that means with 3 years suspended, that means he has 7 years. And if he went in 2020, it means he has served 4 years. So basically, the 10 years was just, a suggested term. So on Monday, the Department of Correctional Services, a national spokesperson, Singabako Ngumalo, said Truter was released in April. Okay, April, May, June, July. Okay, they're telling us 2 months later. He was removed in April. I suspect that's for security reasons why this was not announced, or that there would have been a public outcry. It is VBS. A lot of Gogos are facing the impact of what VBS did to them over there in Limpopo. So I suspect they were just trying to do it quietly, and keep in mind this was before elections. Was this a strategic move? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's continue on. Mr. Truter was admitted after that conviction, and he then started serving the sentence. He was given a 10-year sentence with 3 years suspended for a period of 5 years, meaning that he had to serve a 7-year term, said Onumalo. But he's out. He's out on these streets, okay? He did serve the sentence, and after reaching the minimum detention period as per Section 72 of the Correctional Services Act, he was then considered for parole. Eventually, the parole board did place him out on parole on April 12th. He's literally been out for 2 months. He said Truter benefited from the special remission of sentence regime, which saw only 2 months of his incarceration being removed. That would have been 3 years and 6 months that he reached on April 6, 2024. Yes, he did benefit from the special remission of sentence, but that was very minimal. He only benefited by 2 months. So it really didn't count much, said Ongumado. It did assist him in terms of what is left of the entire sentence, as the 7 years that was given will expire on October 6, 2025. Ngumalo said currently Truter is being monitored by the department while he is on parole. So basically, that means he's still in the country. He didn't, relocate to another country for his safety. So he's here. He's still here in South Africa. So Truter received 5 million rands of the 2 billion allegedly looted from the mutual bank and was convicted after he pleaded guilty on charges of fraud, corruption, racketeering, theft, and money laundering in the Palm Ridge Specialized Commercial Crimes Court in Gauteng. So guess what? Those charges look very, 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 very similar to who? They look very, very similar to the mastermind, okay? And who's the mastermind, you wonder? The mastermind of the VBS bank collapse is Chifiwa Matodzi, who has been sentenced as of last week to 495 years imprisonment. But as we already can see, he's going to get this parole business because why? He entered a plea bargain. So if they get, yeah, he's out, guys. He is out. So in 2020, the National Prosecuting Authority said that Truter will spend an effective 7 years behind bars for his role in the scandal, which saw some 1.8, which saw almost 2 billion looted from the bank between 2015 and 2018, prompting its collapse. Truter offered his full cooperation to the state prosecution. He was complicit and active during the VBS debacle. He was complicit and active during the VBS debacle, as has decided to come clean, the NPA said in a statement after the sentence was handed down. Last week, we found out that who? Chifiwa Matodzi, the former VBS chairperson and mastermind behind the looting of the 2 billion of the defunct VBS Mutual Bank, has been sentenced to 495 years of direct imprisonment. Matodzi, who is 47 years old, was sentenced on Wednesday in the Palm Ridge Specialized Commercial Crimes Court. He has been described as the kingpin of a scheme that robbed pensioners and cash-strapped municipalities of their deposits with the bank. Speaking of the cash-strapped municipalities, in his affidavit, in his 263-page affidavit, there's actually an email that he wrote to the municipalities. I was still going to do a separate video on that. He wrote to the municipalities and said, you're not supposed to deposit money in a mutual bank, okay? The rules don't allow that. But we don't see what the municipalities wrote back. So technically, he knew they were not supposed to do it. He warned them not to do it, but they still went ahead. But I guess that's what you do when your end game is to rob from the poor. Okay. It goes on to read, he was charged with corruption, theft, fraud, money laundering, and a pattern of racketeering activities that culminated in the downfall of VBS Mutual Bank. Gauteng's spokesperson for the Directorate of Priority Crime Investigation, also known as the Hawks, Katlego Mogale, said Matodzi pleaded guilty to 33 charges and entered into a plea agreement with the state. Let me know, of course, this is a developing story, but let me know your thoughts on the chief financial officer being out on parole. Okay, he is out. He is a free man. Okay, he's not serving an additional term like Oscar Pistorius. No, he's out. He's done. Pelile. Or should I say, we don't even have the actual details of his parole, what his parole arrangements are, what the agreement is, how many times he's got to check in at the police station. You know what I'm saying?
For cuz.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Right.
There is no denial this time that the EFF party did receive funds from VBS.
No, there's never been a denial of that. That's why I'm saying there's nothing new. There's always been, there are two, okay, I was saying that.
But let's continue the conversation down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy receiving these kind of updates. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notification bell. Please like this video as well as we grow our channel. Okay, our goal is 1,000 subscribers. Help us get there. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. I'll catch you on my next upload.
Of these shareholders have died not because of natural death, because of the pressure that they had in their life, thinking of the money that they would never recover. So they died before their time. Some of the shareholders have died already, and some of those, you find them now sitting alongside the street now, selling fat cakes just to make ends meet, because they can't be employed, they are old, and they're struggling. Those are the type of shareholders. That's what is happening with the shareholders.
VBS matter, right? I've never spoken to VBS people. The person I know in VBS and do not know that much about that person is Matodzi, the chairperson of Vele, who was introduced to me at the party of the Bavenda King, Wompepu. So I've never had any dealings with them.